regardless of like how good the Bayo is, if you play the matchup right, you should be able to like handle it.
Yeah, that's Buddha King when he was going up against Sonic. Dino just kept getting popped out, and it was there were lots of opportunities where Dino should have lost to Buddha King, but Buddha King didn't capitalize off of it, and Dino exploited him for it. So no, that was just it. But here we are in game one for another Bayo with Minix versus Vash's Cloud. Pretty even so far. A little bit into Vash's advantage though.
Yo, Minix is already in kill percent.
Right, actually. Yeah, but he got the witch time. Let's see what he can
that
do
might
with
be
it.
it.
No, he waited too
drifted
long.
out. He couldn't get the right arc on it.
Yeah, either way.
Oh, that should be it. Oh, he didn't do it.
Oh,
and
no!
now he's got.
That's not
Dang,
it.
he should have just pulled the trigger earlier.
Yeah. That's one thing that I wish Bayos would do, that they just need to work out the meta on how to utilize like witch time in terms of when you hit it, how do you capitalize off of it? Because I feel like a lot of it's just off the cuff.
Yeah, most top Bayos are really good at punishing off witch time. Like, Mistake will kill you like at 0% off of a witch time.
Oh yeah, he'll carry you off the stage, like exactly from 0. He'll take that out in like 10 seconds. But here's a dash attack, and that's going to kill from all the way across stage, downtown. God, I sound like I'm commentating basketball. But anyways.
Alright, and this is where the problem happens for Bayonetta. Is like whenever she whenever she's in a stock deficit, the other character can finally like just sit back and allow the Bayo to come to them, which is like it's gonna force a bad approach eventually.
Yeah, exactly. And the problem is that Bayonetta doesn't really have a neutral.
She has a neutral. People think that she doesn't have a neutral. She has a very, very effective neutral, but it's not as good as her punish game, so people think that she doesn't have a neutral.
Okay, well, yeah, because people focus so much on punishing, it's almost as if like she doesn't have a neutral.
Yeah.
Because every character technically does have a neutral, but the emphasis on her punish is just so strong.
Yeah, you can't have hitboxes that large on most of your moves and that little lag that can cancel into the best counter in the game and say that you don't have a neutral.
Most definitely. Like, heel slide technically counts as part of neutral. Her jab is okay. Like, it's good for setup.
Vash is just punishing every single one of...
He's running away with this.
Yeah, he's just punishing everything that Minix is trying to do.
See, the one... I don't mind Bayo I don't hate Bayo like some people do, but the one thing that I do hate about her is Bat Within, because that is a specific mechanic to Bayo that completely, like, neutralizes anything that could possibly be true. And you get rewarded for getting either early or late, and I just don't like that. So whatever. Vash ends up taking that game one. Let's see what Let's see what Minix can bring to the table in game 2.
Back to Smashville, which low-key I think is one of Bayonetta's best stages.
Yeah, because a lot of her gameplay is for combo extensions, and which is why Falcon does well on the stage, Sheik does well on the stage, ZSS does well on the stage. Anyone who focuses on combo extensions can definitely do well in Smashville. And Bayonetta definitely counts with that. And here comes the witch time with 59, 72, 78, 83 into death.
See, Vash had the right DI after like the first witch twist and after burning kick to make sure that he wouldn't die. But Minix, and this is the one Bayonetta in the region that actually is able to do this, read the SDI and adjusted the combo to kill him off of the top because the SDI hard down, which would have saved him.
Yes.
And then Minix was able to continue it and kill Vash off of that. Like that's the really high level Bayonetta stuff.
Exactly. Some people just brainlessly do witch twist up and try to do the afterburner kicks and try to just go up, but because of the implementation of SDI and now that it's somewhat easier with the patches, it takes a lot more effort on the Bayo's part to actually get the kill.
Yeah. Now we see the other part of this matchup where Cloud has the stock deficit and Bayonetta is able to stand on the Smashville platform and just force an approach.
Yeah, but his deficit is a little bit different because Limit's just an instant equalizer.
It is, especially at this percent, but he's got to force Minix into a bad position in order to actually use it.
That air dodge into the ground, that definitely could have been a Limit cross slash. but Minix just waiting. He doesn't have to do anything. He's just chilling in the back.
Plenty of time on the clock, though. Vash is definitely not hurting right now.
Oh, this is painful. Oh my gosh.
And that's what I'm saying, man. Like, Vash knows that he can't just pull the trigger on limit because Minix wants him to use it.
Yeah.
And Minix is playing the matchup right, so.
He is, but this is just. Oh, catching him with the back air though. Let go of shield.
Yeah, he waited a little bit on the back air and got like the last part of it that would have hit, and that's probably what caught Minix.
Vash just evening it up just like that.
That's got to be frustrating. Like, you do all that work and then you commit to camping someone and then one string.
But here comes Minix, but a little bit off kilter. Not enough to get the kill, only a 92. But is this enough? It's not.
No, had the right SDI.
Go up air.
Oh,
misses
he
it.
just that was not great.
I like what he did, but that is not enough.
Yeah, I know Vash is kicking himself for that. That was a really bad use of the limit because not only are you unlikely to actually hit the limit right there, but you're in so much lag that Bayonetta can just drop down with the bear, and that's what Minix did, was just drop down with the bear, and then he's in a bad position. Like, you can't come back.
Most definitely.
Like, you gotta option select the best punish for that situation or the best way to like get the stock, but you also have to take into account like what happens if I miss this.
Yeah.
Do I lose if I miss this?
Because I feel like when you're playing with Cloud, people say, "Oh, I got limit. I gotta use limit. I can definitely use this limit to kill," and you just have to realize that, yeah, you can use the kill, and it's easy to kill with it if you hit it correctly, but you have other options at your disposal. You don't have to just let it rip all the time. If you have limit, you have limit. If you have a better option at the time, just use that instead, and then wait to use limit another time.
Yeah, and a more experienced Cloud is going to realize that.
Like, I'll watch Anti or MK Leo, they have limit in tournament, and sometimes they don't even use it to finish the game. They just find better options to use. I mean,
Cloud has loads of options to kill. Oh, that was...
But, Jesus, that was really quick. It was like 30 seconds.
Now, see, I have a Cloud secondary, and in this matchup, and I study this matchup a lot, so, like, I would not take Bayonetta to triplats.
No, not at all. Up tilt can go right through them, and that would have set you up for witch twist and all sorts of chains. But
like even more than that, like Bayonetta, if she's gonna kill you off the top, she's gonna kill you off the top. Period. Yeah. Well, so I would go to like Smashville and Town and City because I think that Town and City is the best stage like in the matchup for Cloud, and just limit camp and then kill off the side early with limit cross slash. Yeah.
Hey, get him with the fair. If he's able to take the stock now, he won't be in too bad of a position, but he's now at 90%. So it's starting to look a little bit more bleak this game. He's looking for an option, and Minix isn't giving it to him. Got the down air in the second
really
hit.
Good.
That was really weird.
Yeah. In this matchup, Cloud, he can't really recover low because once you commit to recovering low and the Bayonetta reads it, you're definitely going to be dead.
Literally just nair.
But if you recover high, like Bayonetta actually has a lot more options than most of the cast to get Cloud on a high recovery.
Yeah.
Like, she's got Dare, she's got up B that beats out Cloud's up B. You can witch time it. You can do a lot of things, honestly.
Literally, Sakurai just gave Bayonetta like a whole slew of good options. Switches to the Bayo Ditto. Let's see what he can do with this.
I'm honestly kind of surprised that Vash didn't go Ryu. Like, it's not a good matchup for Ryu, but I feel like he can definitely take 2 games off of Minix with this Ryu.
Yeah, I think that it's a right into the down smash. I figure that switching to Ryu definitely would have helped. If not just a little bit of like shell shock saying, "Oh, I'm going from Cloud straight to Ryu. I'm going to kill you in 3 hits." So that could have definitely shocked Minix a bit, and it would have taken Minix a little bit longer to adapt. But with this, it's just a Ditto, and Dittos are just bad for everybody on every end.
Well, like, even more than that, generally speaking, the Bayonetta that has the stronger conversions is probably going to win the Ditto.
Yes.
Just because like they're very good at accounting for accounting for how big and skinny Bayonetta is, and like Bats Within is only going to save you so many times. And there's the up smash.
Up smash read.
All right, this is sort of looking like curtains for Vash.
I mean, it's okay.
Never mind.
Up smash read again on the other side now. So you know, it's not impossible. But it's definitely a matter of, in any Ditto, the better player is going to win. Because you could have a better player that may not have character knowledge for a different character than they're playing, and then they end up losing instead. But when you have a character that you know inside and out, the better player almost always wins.
See, I don't even know if I agree with that, because I see a lot of Dittos where the worst player, or at least the player that you would consider to be worse, ends up winning. I think what happens is the person that approaches less in Dittos is the one that usually ends up winning, because you're able to punish the options that the character uses to approach. And like, if you play that character, then yeah, I will like definitely agree. Like, you usually know how that character works, and you know how to punish that character. So the campier player, I think, usually wins the Ditto.
Like Captain Falcon, if you know that you always catch people with auto cancel up air into grab, or auto cancel up air into jab, but when it happens to you, then you don't know how to counter it.
Yeah.
So mirror matches are definitely just something that you have to work on your own time. Know your character inside and out, and know your character's weaknesses as well.
Oh, the tech.
Oh, no.
Oh, the tech. That's, oh,
That was
man.
really good. That was good from Vash, but
that was definitely curtain
this
stuff.
almost went in the opposite way.
He went all in. Like, I'm going to say that Vash lost that set because of 2 opportunities where he just went all in on the read.
He was desperate. It was his last game. This was still winners, right?
No, this is losers finals.
Okay, yeah. So Vash is out at 3rd.